Hey, what's up, guys? So today we just got a huge competitive announcement for 2023 in Legends of Runeterra, and the biggest thing is here, the Runeterra Open. In Runeterra Opens, you play to 8 wins or 3 losses, which I think is huge because it means no one goes into the tournament with an edge just because they had higher ladder priority. Like, you don't get to go 7-2 and the other person has to go 8-1. Everyone has to go 8 wins before they get 3 losses, right? Like, yeah. So this is huge. And another huge thing is everyone can participate. So if you don't have time to grind ladder to masters, you can participate as well. Like, you know, like everyone can join. This is really big. Like, I think a lot of lower ranked players are interested in tournament play, but they don't really have the time to compete on the weekends or whatever it may be. They just like, this is like a good introduction to them. Like, they can just enter. They can enter in client tournaments, which is really, really big. And other things I would like to see, hopefully. I'm just gonna list like things I want to see here. Chest timers would be big. Just because like the current timer system right now is really flawed and it could be abused. I'm not gonna go too in depth into it, but just know we need chest timers. The way it will work, you get a certain amount of time on your clock. If your time runs out, you lose. Like, that's just how it is. Manage your time. I think it is a skill that you have to learn. And yeah, we can add to this animation timers. This is kind of a bonus, but basically, if this happens, you can add animation timers, right? Like, take out a minute from each player or something. So there's 2 minutes. And then every time like a level up animation or a card animation plays, it takes out from the animation timer. Or if you want an alternative, you add a skip animation button. Now, you don't have to add this to ranked or like everything, but I think in tournament play especially, like, okay, I love the animations for Runeterra, but if it's taking away from your timer, like, it's good to skip it, you know? Like, if you can skip the animation entirely just for competitive play, like, that would be absolutely amazing. Like, in ranked and stuff, it's fine to have in ladder, but I think skipping animations would be absolutely amazing. And secondly, like, it's the riot lock format, basically no champions, right? I want it to change to region lock or card lock. Now, I don't know how divided the community is on this, but I personally think region lock would just like, it'll let us see like so many other decks in seasonals or the new tournament, the Runeterra Open, basically in tournaments. Card lock is kind of, basically, for those who don't know, region lock would be like, you can't use the same region. Even if it's the single region, you can't have 2 Noxus decks. You cannot use the same region in any of your decks. So you can't have 3 Noxus, 3 Shadow Asks, etc. And yeah, it'll just like open up the tournament meta pretty much. And card lock is you can't have the same cards, so you can't have deny in 2 of your decks, which is like, you can use the same region, which means like it's a bit more open. Like, you can run 2 Noxus decks, but you just can't run 2 Decimate decks. You can still run an aggro deck with like Fervor and Decimate, and then your other Noxus deck can maybe be like a control Flock deck, and yeah, it can work out, you know. And I think card lock's a bit better, but region lock is more simpler for the newer players. So yeah, I guess region lock if you want it more new player friendly, card lock if you want a better format, in my opinion. And if riot lock stays, like, I wouldn't mind that much. So, but I would much prefer region lock and card lock, and I think, yeah, I don't know how the community feels on it, but I've played in region lock tournaments before, and I quite enjoyed that format. It was like really early Legends of Runeterra, and I enjoyed it a lot more than riot lock. So yeah, well, we'll see what happens. But I'm really looking forward to competitive in 2023, and I hope you guys are too. Like, I think it's gonna be a great year for Legends of Runeterra. So yeah, that's good too, guys. See you all in the next video.